Welcome back guys. In my last video I was showing you how to install RHEL 9 and we did that successfully. If you watched that video, this is in this you can consider it as a supplementary. Okay, so STR, that is the virtual hard disk we created of size 50 GB, and df command also we had run and we had seen the partitions or volumes we created, and lsblk or list block devices, that command we can execute now and see the actual layout. So STA is size 50 GB. Okay, now STA1, STA2, that is for boot, almost 1 GB. So now we are left with 49 GB, but STA3 is 4.5 GB, right? So for 4.5 GB and 1 GB is 55.5 GB. Okay, so we still needed that extra 4.5 GB space. Where is that gone? And I told you that we left it intentionally so that we can use that additional space wherever we need it. Okay, if we need to allocate to root file system or slash where or temp or anything or create a new volume, we could use that. But it is not visible. You run DF, you run LSBLK. Where is that 4.5 GB? You see, you just need to add these values. And you see 44.5, then 1 and 1 MB. So it is still 55.5, but not, matching with 50 GB. So 4.5 GB was still missing. So there are utilities or commands we can use. I tried GrowPart, but that is not installed as with the RHEL line installation, default installation. So I used fdisk. It has been always there. I used it on RHEL 5 also. So fdisk less than SDO. Why we don't give a number? Because SDO 1, 2, 3 are just slices of the whole disk. And whole disk is SDO. As you can see, it is inactive because I rebooted the system after doing this work and I forgot to record it. So I'm recording it now. But steps are quite simple. Okay, so use fdisk and then the disk name, which is STA3, and use D for deletion or delete operation. Okay, so it is telling us hey, there are three partitions. So which partition you want to delete? Obviously, SDA3, and we know that SDA3 is holding our root, volume, swap, home, everything. It has our OS, but no worries. It is not deleting your partition at physical layer. So default is 3, and I entered manually 3 here. So partition 3 has been deleted. That is the message we see. Then what we want to do, M for help, and here I hit N, so partition type. Okay, so the next step is we create new partition, N for new. Okay, so primary extended, primary I selected. I don't want to change anything. Okay, the sector should be the same, the starting sector. So the third HDA3 first sector, so starting sector same. So default enter. I did not enter any value. I selected the default. So hit enter. Last sector, of course. Here is the real game because earlier the last sector was quite back, 4.5 GB back. Now we have this number here. Okay, so I don't want to change it now. I'll keep it default. Okay, so sector is starting from here till this number. Okay, so this number you can use copy paste or just hit enter. So I entered with the default number, creating a new partition 3 of type Linux and of size 49 GB. That's the game. Changing thing, right? 49 GB. Earlier, SDA3 was only 44.5 GB. So 49 GB done. Now this is very important. Partition 3 contains a LVM member signature. Do you want to remove it? Yes or no? No. Why? Because LVM maintains signature, so it knows where my data are, from where they are starting, where they are ending. All those boundaries, it has that knowledge. So we don't want to lose that memory, that boundary or metadata. So hit N for no and W to write the changes. Okay. Okay. The partition table has been altered. Okay. Syncing days. Fine. If you run VGS and you will see, hey, where is the free space? No, not yet. Run part probe. So part probe, this command is always available on RHE9 CentOS. It will check for the additions we have made. So give the SD, the main disk name. Okay, run VGS again. No, not free. Why? Because we add physical volume to volume group. So we have to do pvresize. So pvresize ST3 changed. Now do VGS and boom, 4.50 GB is free available. Okay, I hit reboot to see my system comes online without any complaint. Let's see. I'll click restart the session here. Enter my username lsblk and now SDA3 from 4.5 GB to 49 GB. So 49 and 1 GB, that is 50 GB, and that is what our total disk capacity is. Just run this. Everything is good. If any issue occurred, we would not be able to log in. We would not be able to boot our system properly. This is how safely we can do the resizing of our existing physical volume. Hope you like it, guys. When you build your VM next time, and if you wonder, hey, my disk space was unused, where is it? This is how you can figure out and do the resizing or physical volume. Bye bye, friends.